going to disappear now.
Gorgeous. I love kids, dogs, everybody's welcome here. Even Brandon Simmons with his brand new t-shirt on is welcome on this. Let's I want to talk about doing deals in a recession, and then Hugo Melara is going to come on and we'll do a little open forum here. Open forum. Anybody has a quick question or wants to share a success story? I have a success story I'll share afterwards on a recent deal. But it's open forum time. Anybody have a question or something? And if you have background noise, please mute yourself. You guys know that by now, right? 2 years. Good morning, Hugo.
Hey, Claude, can you hear me?
I can hear you, man. Thank you for.
Oh,
Hugo's going to tell everybody real quick in one sentence. What are you going to be doing today? Because you got some good stuff.
Okay, well, today I'm going to be doing like a little short presentation about how to use technology to basically work from anywhere. We use a bunch of little technologies. I just want to make everything simple by using Google Workspace.
There you go, man. There you go. Let me change my background here real fast. Do that. Okay, we're good. Thank you, Hugo. And I'm going to make you, when you're ready, I'm going to make you a co-host. Anybody have a quick, hi, Jimmy is back. Mr. Fuentes from Florida. And Tim is here, and Rick is here, and hey, Mr. Cash Offer. All right. Good. Rick Premsch is here. Jennifer Baker. Hi, Jennifer. Good morning. Randy is here, who's going to be eating breakfast in front of us, probably.
Lunch.
I am in Colorado right now. I'm going to be leaving next week for San Diego. And I got to tell you something. I've never seen a winter like this. I have a 12-foot wall of snow. My snowplow guy, who's been coming almost every day for 2.5 weeks, has nowhere to put the snow anymore. I heard in California, there's over 500 inches of snow in the Sierras. Where you want to move to, Jessica? Up there by Lake Tahoe, 500 plus inches.
Gosh, wow.
So maybe the water shortage will be over on the West Coast. Anybody have a question or anything they'd like to ask or do a deal? Anybody make money last week? Made money last week.
I did.
Oh, tell us about it real quick.
Just lots of passive income, lots of condos that I have, and I've done a few deals partnering up, which is the first time that I've done that, but it's working out really well with a group called Exchange Right. They're a group of nerdy accountants that make a 1031 exchange really easy, and they send me a monthly check. So that's been great. And but I would like to know, Claude, what sort of correction you think we're going to see in the Las Vegas area for anyone on the floor that wants to comment.
Las Vegas. Think about Las Vegas, the Southwest area. I love the Southwest. Mexico, Colorado, Arizona, Nevada, Southern California. I love the Southwest, the Sun Belt, some people call it. It's usually the first. It's usually the first to go down and the last to go up. When we have a high appreciation and when we have other things. I think Las Vegas. Vegas is going to be taking a hit. The gambling towns, Reno, Vegas. I like to go a lot of times to Virgin River, Nevada, Nevada, place I should have invested in 20 years ago, and I didn't. There's some great little border casinos there near St. George. I love these little places, people are moving to these kind of places right now. They're moving to the Sun Belt. Look what's happening in Florida right now, in Texas. I don't think they're going to be as affected by the recession as other places. I think Vegas and Reno and places like that are going to have an adjustment. I have a deal I'm going to be talking about just here in Colorado, and we're seeing adjustments going on right now. So, and we're in the winter. The next 90 days or more, this is where you're going to find great deals. Interest rates are rising right now. The window of affordability is fewer and fewer people can afford these higher interest rates. They don't qualify. Properties are listing for longer. Okay. And so that means opportunity in my book.
Would you dare to put a number on the correction? And would you say 5%, 10%, 20%? Would you dare to guess?
I'm going to say it depends. I'm going to qualify my answer. It depends on the location,
Okay.
on the geography, on the ability for employment. What kind of income group is it attracting? Retirees or young, active internet technology people?
Okay.
Okay. You know, that's the thing. What are we seeing in the newspapers right now? I read the New York Times and the Wall Street Journal every day and the Week magazine and things like that. I get Apple News. We're seeing tens of thousands of layoffs. Are you guys reading the paper? Are you watching Twitter right now? They are laying off. They are laying off people. Why are they doing that? Because they're making a lot more money.
They have to cut their expenses.
They're cutting their expenses to keep their profits up for their investors. First thing they do is they lay off 10,000 people. Okay. And then they lay off another 10. And you're starting, if you're following, Google's doing it, Microsoft is doing it. Some of the car companies are starting to do it. Watch what's going on. This tells you a lot about watch the stock market too. See what's going on. Okay. Who else has a question? Good. That was a good one.
Thank you.
Does the baby have a question?
He's got a question. He keeps waving his arms up.
There it goes.
Well,
Yay.
I got a question, Claude.
Yes, sir.
Can we do a role play on
The role plays. You know how I feel about role plays.
That's right. I think you and I feel the same.
I love role plays. They're fun. Do make you strong. What'd you have in mind?
You got a prospect, very emotional, starts like crying, has given you a commitment, but then, starts crying and obfuscating almost and starts to think that, doesn't want to sign the contract or cries and like, I need to do it, but I can. It's such an emotional transaction.
I don't want you to do anything you're not comfortable with. We had a great discussion. You told me A, B, C, D, and E. You told me you can't afford it. You're behind in payments. You got to transfer. You got a new job. Your kid, you want to be closer to your grandkids. You told me all these things, and I'm ready to do business with you today. But if you're not comfortable, are we done? Is it over, sir?
No, it's not over, Claude. I need
Then what is it, sir? I'm confused. Help me out.
I need to sell it, Claude, but I
want to buy it. Let's do it.
It's my mother's house and it's such an emotional thing to me. And I just
it's so freaking sad.
I don't know. My brother, he didn't pay the mortgage and I gotta sell it, but it's just hard. I don't know.
Sir, I understand your situation. I've been there myself. A lot of people are going through that right now. I can be part of the problem or part of the success. I mean, can you imagine if you and I do a deal today and this property and this stress and all the money issues are behind you tonight, when you have dinner with your lovely family and you tell them, you know what, I made a decision. I manned up. I made a decision. Problems are over. It's not perfect. But we can move forward now and remove all that stress and anxiety from our lives. Imagine if you could do that for a moment at dinner tonight. How would you feel?
I'd feel like a weight was lifted off my shoulders.
I've made a decision, sir. You want to know what it is?
What is it?
We're going to do a deal. I'm going to send you a contract. You're going to get it back to me before 12:30, and you're going to live happily. You made a good adult decision. It's not perfect, but it's a decision and it allows you to move forward. You're a young man. You'll do other deals. You'll have other properties. You can't go through life with all that stress. And if you want to say no to me, God bless you. But if you want to move forward and have a resolution to these issues, I'm ready to make an offer right now. Can we do that?
Yes, let's do it, Claude.
I'm sorry, what?
Let's just send it over. I'm going to sign it. It's just so hard, Claude, but I need to do it.
It's hard, but you know what? You're a young, intelligent man. You'll come back. These are the obstacles we have in life. Are you going to go down with the Titanic and join the orchestra, or are you going to move forward and get in the rowboat?
I'm going to get in the rowboat. There
you go, sir. That's a decision. Good for you. Boom. What Was that what you were looking for?
That's what I was looking for, Claude.
You know me, I'm over the top. I want an Academy Award or something, okay? I'd like to thank my mother and father today for bottom line. What did you take away? What you saw a lot of different psychological triggers that I used besides bad acting. What were they?
Mainly emotion. You got them. You didn't go with logic or anything like that. You went with the emotional side, which psychological triggers would be. Man, help me out, somebody.
He made a decision for you. I think that's the biggest thing. People want to be led. And I think that's the biggest thing that I see. And the way I took it, Claude, is that you made a decision for him and you wanted, and people naturally want to be led. I think that's the best way I can put it.
Say that again, Michael. Thank you.
People want to be led.
They like
When people make
not bullying, but they love assertiveness sometimes when they feel you're sincere and have it in their best interest. Did I give him room to escape? Listen, it's okay
Absolutely.
to say no. I mean, it was what Mr. Castroff was saying. It was very emotional, but I did intersect, excuse me, a little bit of logic. You told me you're moving, you're behind in payments, you got a new house, you got a new job, you want to be closer to your grandkids. You've got to find the needs and greeds and intertwine them with the emotion, and you become a very dangerous professional salesperson. Very dangerous. That was a great role. Give Chris a round of applause. That was a great thing there. Rico, you got a quick question? Unmute yourself.
Yeah, quick question. How you doing, Claude?
I am doing well. Thank you for asking.
Yeah, good to see you. Quick question. I'm having trouble exiting my my lease options.
Did you say exiting?
Yeah, exiting. So I'm banned from Facebook. Like, they're not banned, but on Marketplace they've like flagged me. So I'm very stagnant right now on my lease options.
Why are you, when you say exiting and banned, explain a little bit more why you're having so much trouble with social media.
Because I can't post on my Facebook Marketplace.
Because you can't. I mean, I don't know exactly what you're doing that's violating Facebook's rules exactly.
So, they're saying that my Facebook is too new to post on the Facebook Marketplace, and they find it suspicious.
Okay.
So is there, can I purchase a Facebook page, or is there an alternative way to get these deals off?
Who's my social media expert in the room here today? Justin or Brandon or Bailey? What do you guys think about this question? Help me out.
Yeah, that's a problem. You're right. You should want to be on Facebook Marketplace. There's always Facebook paid ads, which you could target the zip code of the subject property, $5 a day, run an ad. Only people from that zip code will see the property listing ad. That's one alternative, but that's going to cost a little money. Craigslist is still an 800-pound monster. All right. If you can get it on Craigslist, you're winning. Okay. Zillow Rental Manager is also another really big monster in the game. And they syndicate to like 14 different other sites like Hot Pads and so on and so forth, blah, blah, blah. So there are some alternatives besides Facebook, but you're right. Facebook is the biggest. So, yeah. So last but not least, you could call realtors in the area and say, hey, have you had deals that were pending and fell through? Would your buyers be interested in a lease it until you can buy it scenario over here on what's it called street? Yes or no, Mr. Miss Realtor? Okay, that may be an alternative as well.
All right. That was great. I appreciate that, Justin.
Hey, listen, they just brought back President Trump, I think, is back on Facebook, right, this weekend, and he's back on Twitter. So maybe the doors are opening up a little bit more.
Yeah.
Use multiple social media. Use YouTube. Do YouTube shorts. Take videos of. Are you looking to find properties or sell properties or both?
Just sell properties.
Take videos. Put up YouTube shorts and things like that. Do live streaming and broadcast it out there.
You could do what I did and marry a woman that has Facebook Marketplace, and you could use hers.
Yeah. My secret of success was I married a much younger woman with more money and better credit. Just that was my shortcut to success here.
Like those gifts. Thank you, Coach. Thank you.
Real quick also, Rico, if you're in jail right now and you can't post, you'll want to reach out to the administration and let them know that, you're confused why this is happening. Please reach out to me so we can get this resolved so I can use my marketplace, and so, if there's a reason that they're, cutting you off, you need to know what it is so you can contest that. And I think that's one of the things you're looking for is to get yourself back on that marketplace, and you'll need to do that. And it might be a little pain in the ass to, go through the process, but you'll need to do that.
Very helpful. Very helpful. I appreciate all you guys. Thank you.
Go ahead, Brandon.
I was just going to say, I was going to echo what Claude said about doing live streaming. I sold a lot of properties just going on Facebook Live and saying text me at my number if you want more information. I didn't always put the address there and stuff like that, but I say, rent own opportunity, blah, blah, and have people hit me up that way.
I'm leaving my something I've been experimenting with the last couple of months, and it's working out well. I'm leaving my Zoom on all the time. I got a special, I went to GoDaddy, and instead of that long Zoom address that you got to copy and paste or click on, I just got Zoom Claude. I think Brandon has zoombrandon.live. I know Justin has zoomjustin.com or something like that. Make it real easy for people to communicate with you. At the end of my videos, I do a lot of shorts. I always say, call me, I answer my own phone. I put my phone number in. It's a Google Voice number. I put my Zoom Claude in. I leave Zoom on all the time. It's in the corner of my desktop computer. And people call me. Guess what happens when we speak to people, buyers, sellers, investors, every day? Guess what happens?
You make money.
We make money. We have an opportunity, and we have a good quality. We have a better quality prospect than doing cold calls all day long. Absolutely. Hugo, Hugo, are you okay on time if I spend 10 minutes on a presentation, or do you need to go? Do you need to go now?
Oh no, I'm here. You do whatever you need to do.
Okay, I'm going to do something real quick. I'm just going to share a little keynote that I made here real fast on a deal I was working on this weekend. Let me share my screen here. Let me go over here. Let us go to Zoom. Can you guys see my screen okay? Somebody say yes or no, or maybe.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, yay. Okay, why do I love recessions? Why does your Uncle Claude love recessions? Tell me. Speak, say it.
Opportunity.
Opportunity. What have we've been having our booth for like the last 8 years? People go, oh, Claude, there's no deals available. Everybody wants full price. What's the opportunity in a recession?
Lower prices.
Yes. Motivated sellers. What does every guru say at every seminar?
Yeah.
Go for motivated sellers.
Find the motivated sellers, but there's not that many of them when they can get full price in 24 hours after they list their property, right? It gets hard. It gets hard for us. But right now we have a change in the marketplace. As I said earlier, I think it's going to get worse. Interest rates are going to go up again. We're going to see it in February. Anyone want to make me a bet that interest rates will not go up in February? Because I'll take that bet. Because I think they're going to go up again in February. Listings are taking longer. There are fewer qualified buyers. What does that mean for people who have investment properties who can't fill them, can't rent them, can't get enough money to pay for their their overpriced property on their mortgage?
Ooh.
How many people are stuck with $3,500 a month mortgages, taxes, insurance, homeowner fees, security systems, utilities, and they can only get $2,000 a month.
Yeah, they're upside down.
They're upside down. They're having problems. So this is an opportunity. Do we have the guts, or are you just? I love this guy. Anybody here Gary Larson fans? Okay.
Yeah.
Ralph. Yeah. This is one of my favorite cartoons here. King of the salespeople. Okay. You can refrigerate. It's probably very unwoke, this cartoon. I'm probably offending all native Alaskans, or Eskimos, but it's a cute cartoon regardless. King of the salespeople. You can't depend on numbers games. You can't depend on things. You just have to have the guts to call up enough people and talk to them. Here is the deal. This is a real deal. We found it's in a lovely area in Colorado, very upscale area of Colorado. It was originally listed for $575, then $550. It went into escrow. It fell out. It's listed now for $525. What do you think your uncle did this weekend?
Make money.
Made an offer.
Made an offer. What kind of offer? What would you offer? Let's go to offers. What would be your offer, Jessica? They want cash. They fell out of escrow. They have dropped it already $50,000. They have it listed with a realtor. What would your offer be, Jessica?
And they were asking $525.
Now they just changed it recently. Zillow can give you notifications if you follow Zillow on a regular basis. And you check on Zillow, you can follow changes or new properties that come on.
I'd go like at least probably 500 or maybe even a little less.
What would be?
I don't know the comps.
Okay. What would be the question you would ask the person?
Why are they selling?
Why are they selling? And well, we're selling because we bought another property. We thought we had this.
How quick are you looking to move?
I'm sorry?
How quick are you looking to move?
We have to move real fast. We bought another property already, and we thought we had the money for this one, and everything's falling apart, and we changed schools and jobs and everything. And we had it in escrow, and it just fell apart. I'm really upset.
Are you willing to
What's the
take
least you could
terms?
accept?
Don't leave that door open. He keeps coming in.
Somebody said it. I think it was Randy.
Yeah, what's the least you could accept?
Okay.
Well, we have a little room. We can come down. Some. Are you qualified? Are you pre-qualified?
Yes, yes, I have cash.
I could come down to about maybe 495, 500 at the best.
Could you do 450?
Wow.
Wow.
I'll have to talk to my wife about that.
Okay, I tell you what, Claude. I've got this money is tied up. I got to get it. I got to get it rolling. And talk to your wife. Get back to me by 3 o'clock this afternoon, and we'll do a deal.
What did you say? What was that offer again?
450. It's the best I can do.
Boy, that's you couldn't do 475.
No, 450 is the best.
Suppose I was willing to do 475. What would you say to me next? You don't have to commit. You just have to just see if you can get a yes out of this guy. Go ahead.
Claude,
suppose
it's imagine that I can go up to 475. What would you say then?
I think we're a lot closer to doing that deal. I think I could sell that to my wife.
Okay, can you find out by 3 o'clock and get back with me?
Yeah. Boom. And that's what, and we split split the difference. Mr. Voss's book. I'm real big about splitting the difference. I want 550. They want 575. Could we split the difference?
Yeah.
Okay. And this is a property. Very good, Randy. Nice job, man. And look at the rents in the neighborhood. Is this important to check rental prices and how many rentals are available in the neighborhood?
Yes.
Okay. So if you have a property that you can get for $437.50 with 100,000 down, making it $337.50, and you know your mortgage is going to be PITI around on a variable rate mortgage around $2,000 a month, but you know you can get anywhere from 2,600 to 3,500. What does that tell you about that property?
Do it now.
Yes. This is the opportunities that are presenting itself. What
Well-
are the offers you make in a recession? Is it luck or skill? Are you consistent in your offers every day? This is the way you find great deals. Do you ask questions? Do you research every day? You better believe it. These deals are coming on the market. They're falling apart. People are getting behind in payments, or they have life, life throws you changes. You got to move and stuff like that. Are you being assertive like we did in that role play with Chris? Okay. Are you acting confident? How should you, when I say assertive and confident, what does that mean? You got to be a bully and intimidate people? Will that help?
No,
No.
No.
No. Should you be empathetic? Should you
Yes.
can you be assertive and nurturing at the same time?
Yes.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And insanity, my favorite expression. I didn't even know Einstein said that. Did you guys know that? I use it all the time. If we're
Yes, I
making,
did.
yeah, if we're making offers, okay, and we're excuse me one second. If we're making offers to people, and nothing's happening, or we're not speaking to the right people, or people are not getting back to us, is there something wrong with our marketing? Say yes.
Yes.
Thank you.
Mhm.
There we go. You got to work smart. We got to work focused. We do have to work hard. Okay. By hard, I mean, is it really hard when it's fun, when you're making money, when you're talking to nice people, even if they say no? Is it really hard if you're enjoying what you're doing? I think we have to,
No.
yeah, I think we have to work differently than our competition. We have that rule of 5 that we always talk about. Speak to 5 people a day, make 5 offers a day, do 5 follow-ups a day, leave 5 gut style voicemails a day. Brandon had a great was it last Wednesday, Brandon? You spoke about that, the rule of 5. I believe it was you. And have fun on the way to the bank, okay? So that's a deal, a real deal. We're going to do this deal. They're going to accept this deal. And you set the time frames and go on to Zillow, go on to Craigslist, go on to Redfin, Trulia, get other realtors working for you. Now is a window of opportunity. I don't know how long it'll last. I don't know the percentages that it's going to drop in your neighborhood, because it really depends on geography and employment and a lot of other issues.
Yeah.
We know certain states are doing better than other states right now. They're very attractive. California is chasing landlord. Did you guys see the article I posted in the Zoom chat this weekend about what California is doing to poor landlords?
Oh, I didn't see your article, but I know it because I experience it.
California is politically is almost taking an anti-entrepreneur, anti-investor attitude right now. They are punishing people who worked hard, who bought. Most rental properties are from mom and pops,
Yes.
from small group people who saved up their money. They bought a property, they fixed it up, and now they just want to rent it out to have a little security, a little income, a little appreciation for retirement or for the kids for college. And California is punishing them. Guess where investors are going to go?
Other states, Nevada.
They're going to go to other states. They just extended the moratorium on foreclosures and evictions. They extend in Los Angeles. They just extend. They're telling people you can't do what you want with your property. We don't care how hard you worked or whatever. You can leave that bum in that property another couple of months.
It's also the risk that people take. Sorry, Alexander's chiming in. It's the risk. People don't understand the risk. As someone who buys a property, you take a risk.
Yeah.
You know, you take a risk, and people don't
risk.
understand that.
Is
They only
anyone,
do it
and I'm not
well.
and I don't want to get too political, but are people going to take risks when there's political or governmental interference with you taking that risk? Are people going to do that?
No.
Yeah. Can I have an amen? Can I have an amen from the choir, please?
Yeah, amen. What's worse is now
Amen.
they're talking about some federal bill or something where they're going to do rent control. Have you seen that?
No, I have not. No, I have not. I saw what was going on in California. That really struck a chord with me. And for those of you in my group, go to the Zoom chat because there's a lot of good articles that are being posted about what's going on in real estate right now. Go tell us, Randy, real quick. What did you read?
Yeah, I saw a post over the weekend about there's a new bill they're bringing up in Congress where the Bidenites, I suppose, are trying to bring in rent control. The Renters Fair Play Act or some nonsense. And if they bring in rent control, especially on a nationwide basis, they will kill this country.
If you think we have a shortage of rentals now, wait till you see what happens in certain markets, or God forbid, a federal law that interferes with free enterprise. Wait till you see what happens. Okay, this is fun. This is moving real fast. And I have a wonderful gentleman here. I've known him for years, Mr. Hugo Melara. Where do you live in California?
I live in Hercules, California.
Hercules, California. Hugo was our gut salesman of the year. Was it 5 years ago?
Yeah, 2018. Yes, I was the first winner actually.
Yeah, you were the first winner of the Guts Award. It looks like I got one right over here. Looks like this. We give this out every year. You have the it's called the Max Award after my mentor Max. And we give this out every year to the top gut salesperson. And that was Hugo. Hugo, you tell Hugo, I'm going to let you have control of the board here right now. And
Okay.
Hugo works for Microsoft or Google?
No, actually, that's my nemesis. No, I work for 66 Degrees. We are a Google partner, so we sell all Google stuff. We help organizations basically modernize their infrastructure, day-to-day collaboration, all this stuff. Basically, use Google Cloud, use technology.
And you're going to talk today about Google Workspace and
Yes.
how it's an all-in-one. I'm not familiar with it actually, so that's why I wanted you to talk about it. I made you a co-host so you can share your screen and introduce yourself, and the floor is yours. I'll
It's okay. And you know what? I don't want to just lecture at you guys. I want this to be helpful. So I want to share how to use technology to basically sell from anywhere, from anywhere and at any time while you're sleeping and everything. So I'm just going to share what I know. But even before I get started, though, I don't want to waste you guys' time. So does anybody have any questions or something you guys would like me to focus on about Google Workspace or Gmail?
What is Google Workspace? I don't even know what it is. Tell me, what does it include?
All right. Okay. So first of all, we all have, you guys know what Gmail is, right? You guys have Gmail?
Yes.
Right. We have Gmail. So Gmail is for individual, just like you and me. Google Workspace is basically the same, but it's for organizations. So it's mainly for a domain. Let's say you have a domain like Zillow.com. Actually, Zillow is one of our clients, by the way. So Zillow.com, Zillow has a domain and they have a Google Workspace, Gmail, business Gmails. And basically all the people associated with that organization have an email account with the domain, right? For example, it would be Hugo@Zillow.com, Claude@Zillow.com, something like that. So what it does is basically allows the organizations to be connected. Everybody can collaborate, can communicate anywhere. They have lots of storage to store information, and basically allows you to share files, be organized, and basically sell from anywhere. That's what it does. I don't know if I made it clear. So,
I got a question for you.
Yes.
The Google Workspace, is there any AI integration with that?
Yes. So Google Cloud has AI, they have their own AI and stuff like that. So Google Workspace, it runs with Google's AI. But I think Google Cloud, what we call GCP, Google Cloud Platform, that's what another Google product that can be used to create applications and And you can use AI to do other stuff with that. But Google Workspace is mostly for collaborating and productivity, basically. You know. So what was I going to say? So Google Workspace is mostly for organizations, but you as an individual, you can also purchase your own Google Workspace edition. Or, you know, for example, me, my domain is hugomelara.com. So I do have a Google Workspace subscription. It's $12 a month. I have the business standard. So so real quick, Google Workspace is divided into two families. One, the business and the enterprise family. The business family starts with Business Starter, which is $6 a month, Business Standard, $12, and Business Plus, $18 per user per month. So if you guys have a company and you guys have like 50 employees or something like that, you will pay, let's say, $6 per employee for if you guys get the Business Starter. Now, for the enterprise family, that's for organizations over 300 users. That will be Enterprise Standard, which is $20 per user per month, and Enterprise Plus, which is $30. Okay. So all this is just, you know, all features and everything, but we want to use Google Workspace to sell stuff, right? So I guess I'm just going to share my screen. And please feel free to interrupt me anytime if you guys have any questions.
When is lunch being served?
I don't know. Let me see.
You have the you can click share on. There you go. You got it.
Oh, there we go. Okay, cool. So this is my email right here, my inbox. There's nothing is super private here, so it doesn't matter. I can share it. Okay, so this is it looks very similar to the free Gmail account, right? So before I show you the tools to collaborate, the first thing we need to do is stay organized, right? Because we have so much information coming at us from all different places. How do we stay organized? So let's say I have all of these emails and I'm like, okay, what do I do with them? What I use is labels. This thing, if you go all the way here to the left, you see all these labels. I have things like cancel subscription, contact. If I want to contact someone, I will contact somebody with this. Make payments, replies, sources. So let's say I get an email like this. And I say, okay, I need to reply to this one. So I go up here to labels. I press reply. And then what else? I'm going to reply, but also I'm going to send a document. So now I apply. So now we have these two labels up here. And if I go back to my inbox, what am I going to do? I'm just going to archive everything. Okay, and I'm just going fast. Okay, I don't expect you guys to follow everything. I'm just showing you guys what can be done basically. So currently I have a lot of emails. So for the reply, if I want to reply and I'm like, okay, which emails I need to reply to, instead of going through all my inbox, I just go all the way to the left where it says reply. And here are all the emails that I need to reply to. We have 3, right? So I'm like, okay, I need to reply these ones. I need to cancel a subscription. What do I need to do? Here's the email related to this. I need to send documents. Here's the email related to that one. And this is just a way to stay organized with Google Workspace, right? And you can do this with your regular Gmail if you have a Gmail. Okay. So far, any questions, guys? No. Okay. So the next thing I wanted to talk about is how to connect with people, right? Because this is the thing. Regardless if you are in real estate or if you sell software, if you sell whatever, we still got to talk to people. We need to attract people to us, and then we got to close the deal by talking to them, right? So of course we use Zoom, and we use what else? What other tools do we use? We also use Dropbox to share files. So what I like to use is Google Meet. Right. So if I go all the way here to the left, we have Google Meet. That, let me see. You can just start a new meeting here. Join now.
Is this Google's version of Zoom?
It is, yes, Google's version of Zoom. So I'm just going to show you guys what you can do with Google Meet. So what I like about this is that you can basically you can replace Zoom, Dropbox just by having a Google Workspace account, basically. So this is the Meet. So of course you can mute yourself. You can shut off your video. Another cool thing that you can do is you can add captions. Let me see. But you can also translate. So let's say you're speaking to the Chinese audience. You can say something like, hello, good morning. And it translates it right immediately.
Konnichiwa.
Yeah. Now I couldn't tell you if this is correct or not, because I don't speak, how to speak that language. Let me see. What's another one? Actually, this is how I used to communicate with the Brazilian market when I was working at Google. Is I would speak in Spanish, and then this would translate it into Portuguese. So this is really, really cool if you're talking to people who speak other languages, right? Now, if you don't, that's fine. But I just want to let you know that that's this tool is available in Google Meet. Okay, the other thing, you can raise your hand just like you can do in Zoom.
Can you record, Hugo, can you record a session?
Oh, yes. And actually, that's one of the things that you can do here with Google Meet that you cannot do it with a free account. You cannot record with a free Gmail, but with Google Meet, you can definitely record. So let's say I start a recording. So I'm recording right now. So you can use this to record your meetings and also to record a video message to one of the sellers or buyers saying, oh, look, I really like your property. Thank you so much for talking to me. I want to offer you full price for this lease option. I have included the paperwork here in this email. So please get back to me by 4 p.m. tomorrow. I really look forward to do business with you. Thank you.
Do you get an audio and a video version after you're done recording?
Yes, and actually it gets, I'm gonna stop recording. Stop recording. You get a video, maybe not audio, but you do get this video recorded directly to your Google Drive. So once it's directly to your Google Drive, you can easily share it with email. And actually, I recorded one before we did this because it takes a while. It takes a few minutes.
How about integration with green screen?
Oh, yeah, I'll show you that too. Okay, so hold on. Screen. Goodness. Okay, I lost the screen recording. Okay, so
there you go.
There we go. So you can also apply special effects, like you can blur your background, just like this. So it's loading a little bit. So you can blur it, or you can put you can add a background.
Oh, right. I love that.
Right. If you feel more like you want to be see at the beach, you can do this one. The mountains. You can even add styles. Let's see.
So this is a real alternative to using Zoom, the way I'm seeing it.
Exactly. It's an alternative to using Zoom. Of course, you can use whichever you feel more comfortable with. I like this one because I use it all the time. And it's integrated with your Gmail, and
How
yeah,
about is it integrate with your contacts and with and a private chat room too?
yeah, it does have chats. So you can chat here. You can even you can have breakout rooms. Let's say you have a meeting, you can create some breakout rooms where people can meet in different rooms to talk about different topics, basically.
Wow. Okay.
All right, and let me see. You can also control what the other people in the meeting are doing. So so it has all these things. So it is an alternative to Zoom, and it will be already in your with your Gmail. So the paid version basically lets you record, and also you can even add a whiteboard. Let me see if I can show you.
I like that.
Okay, where did it go? I don't know if you guys can see this.
I see a whiteboard.
You see a whiteboard, okay. So let's say you're talking to somebody, to a seller, you want to, I don't know, do whatever. You can actually
beautiful.
You can erase, you can, what else will you do? You can do different stuff. You can do drawings, basically. You can add pictures. So it basically makes your presentations, more interactive and everything.
Can you store your recordings to Google Cloud or whatever their cloud system is?
Yeah, when you do recording, when you stop, it automatically goes to your Google Drive.
Like Google Drive.
Google Drive, yes. And actually, that's the next thing I'm going to talk about. But before I go into that, and I'm going kind of fast, just because we were running out of time.
We have about 6 minutes left, or 5 minutes if you want to take some more questions.
Okay. So
I should have given you more time. I'm sorry.
That's totally cool. I mean, if you guys have questions, I am open to, talk to you guys and even meet with you guys individually if you guys want that. But I just want to give you guys the most. So you have Zoom. I show you guys Google. Can you guys see me? Or not? Am I still showing my screen?
I can see you and the screen.
Perfect. Okay. So so this is an alternative to Zoom, but also an alternative to Dropbox is your Google Drive.
Wow.
You can go here. With your Gmail, you get about 15 gigabytes of storage. With paid Google Workspace, here I have two terabytes of storage for $12. So I can put a bunch of videos, a lot of files. If you have digital products, you can upload videos here, and you can sell those digital products and share with
Welcome,
people.
everybody. My name is Jeff Fowler. I'm with the Apartment Owners Association of California.
Jennifer, I don't know why you're broadcasting that. Hugo, quick question. You said $12. Is that a month? Or
yes,
is that
$12 per month.
Okay, for two terabytes, that's okay. That's competitive.
Yeah, 2 terabytes. If you go for the Business Plus, that's 5 terabytes. And for $20 for the Enterprise, that's unlimited. You can just, you have as much data as you need.
Is there one thing that Google Workspace has that I'm seeing a lot of similarities here? Is there one thing that they have that Zoom does not have?
I would say the thing that it has is that it connects directly with your Gmail and all your other drives, basically. So you have everything. You don't have to be moving things around. It's already in one place.
Okay, beautiful. Everything in one place.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to jump around between applications, in other words.
Exactly, right? So, I mean, I could show you more about Google Drive, but basically it's like Dropbox. You can create documents, you can store data. And with the business standard Google Workspace, you have 2 terabytes of data. So far, I've used 8.82 gigabytes. So I still have a lot of data that I can use. Okay.
I like that I like that everything is in one stop. I'm using Zoom right now, which is real important to my marketing and communication and training. but I have to use Dropbox for storage. I use Apple Mail for my email, and Evernote also for storage. And I think the big advantage is everything is in one shot here, and your only cost is $12 a month for storage.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Wow, that's a good deal.
Yeah, and also now that you mentioned Evernote, you also have Google Keep, which is another place so you can take pictures. You can put your notes right there as well. You can. It's like a digital notebook basically. It's already integrated.
And this
What
is
was that
all.
called? What
Go
was
ahead.
that called, Hugo?
Google Keep to
Google.
keep your notes, right?
So all this is integrated into one. Is it an application or just online on the browser?
It's on the cloud. We call it the cloud. So let's say your computer gets destroyed. Doesn't matter. You can go to another computer and everything will be there.
Wow.
So yeah. So we have Google Keep. You even have phone number, Google Voice. Actually, Google Voice, you actually add it. I pay $10 a month for this Google Voice. And whenever somebody calls me and leaves a message, that message is transcribed directly to my Gmail.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
About mobile, does this integrate with the iPhone or the iPad?
Oh, yeah. Integrates with the iPhone. I've taken meetings while I'm driving. Yeah, shouldn't be doing that, but yeah, we all move around when we're using this. So it's definitely integrated with your iPhone or Android.
Wow.
And let me see. So this is what you may use to when you have clients, you have the information, you need to stay organized, you need to share information, right? But one big part of our business is to bring in clients, right? So that's what another thing is that we have Google, we have YouTube. Sorry, we have YouTube. Just like Claude used. That's how I found Claude, by watching one of his YouTube videos. So I've been putting this off for too long because I'm shy by nature, But I'm like, you know what? We have to do attraction marketing, and YouTube is great. And the great thing about YouTube is that you can use it to get people to find you, but then you have to send them someplace so that you can capture the information, like their email, or to be able to keep them in your database, basically. So that's why you use a website.
Okay, you just hit my hot button because I live on YouTube. I do most of my marketing on YouTube. Is YouTube, and I have the professional YouTube. I pay 11, 12 bucks a month, but I get a lot of prospects and deals from it. Is YouTube, which is also owned by, is it integrated into this workspace?
Yep. This is my YouTube channel. So I pay $12 a month for the YouTube channel, the Drive, the Meet, everything. So yes, this is integrated.
This is pretty powerful stuff, man. I was not aware that this was that sophisticated, that Google Workspace was that sophisticated.
Oh no, it's great. And the great thing is that once you have a YouTube video, you can even create your own websites with Google Workspace. And actually, I'm going to show you guys. So here we have Book Like a Boss, right? It's a good website. I started this, but then I went over to try the free version of this thing called Kajabi. I don't know if you guys have heard it. Sure. It's all-in-one solution, right? But you have your website, you can host videos and everything. So for this, hold on, let me just show you guys this. The reason I'm showing you this is because what I was trying to do is I wanted to see if I could create a website that looks like this with Google Sites, with Google. So the skills to share anywhere at any time, right?
So
you have your website. I'm sorry.
Could we, if you could wind it up, and then we could take a few questions before we run out of time, that'd be great.
Yes. So 1 more minute, right? The
Sure.
one thing I wanted to show is that when you have a website like this, like Kajabi or something, this professional website, you can capture people's emails by offering something, and you have this landing page when people can give you their name, and email address. Now, the question for me was, can I do this on a Google site? And the answer is yes. So if we go to hugomelara.com, I've created my own website, just using Google stuff, sell anywhere at any time. So if you have YouTube videos, you can post them here. It's already integrated. And to get people's information, let's say you offer something, you want to get their information, you have an opt-in page right there. And for this one, I'm using ConvertKit. All right, so I'm done.
Could you unshare for one sec, please? That was, I'll tell you what, I wish I gave you more time. I'm definitely going to have you back.
For sure.
2 quick questions. If somebody wants to learn more about this or talk to you about it, how do they contact you? Or could you put that in the chat room too?
For sure. You guys can email me at hugo@hugomelara.com. You can go to my website as well. Hold on, where's the since I don't use Zoom that much, I'm like, what is
it's on the bottom? If you could put your contact information in the chat box there, I will send this to everybody. And because could you coach or consult somebody if they wanted to set up their entire business in this one? I love one-stop shopping. My biggest challenge is I have too many different applications and they don't always, the word you used, integrate very well with each other.
Yeah, actually, that's the reason I wanted to talk to you guys today, because I'm a GUTS licensee. So my goal, what I want to do is get my own clients to come in and work with us, and also I want to teach them how to use technology. But for all of you guys who are already working with Claude or Justin or Brandon, right? Brandon, you guys can, you guys are already paying clients. So you know what? Claude has changed my life. What he's taught me, I'm very grateful, and Justin has been great. Brandon, I haven't met him yet. But if you guys need help, just contact me. We'll get on a call and I'll see how I can help you.
Okay.
Right.
Quick, one more quick question. I'm sorry.
Sure.
Does Google Workspace have visual enhancements like Zoom does? The one thing I love about Google, Zoom has a button where you can become younger, thinner, and lose your crow's feet. It's a wonderful button.
You know what? That's a good question.
I need it.
It's really it makes you look better on camera. It's a wonderful button.
You know what? That could be a deal breaker. I don't know. I'm gonna look it up, right? But another thing that I'm also proficient at, I went to art school, so I know how to paint, and I taught myself how to paint digitally. So all my photos, if you go to my website, I created them using Photoshop. So I can even help out with website design, all this stuff.
Who has a quick question for Hugo? Because we're just about out of time here.
Yes.
Anyone?
That's amazing. Yeah. Let's have you back and do the whole thing.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, you guys can ask me more questions so I can tailor it for whatever you guys want to see.
Can you spell your last name? Spell your last name.
Melara, Melara. And I'm actually, here's the chat.
Put it in the chat room there. Corey, you have a quick question?
Yeah, when I was trying to do something, I'm used to putting folders, and when I'm playing around with Google Workspace, whatever, I have trouble trying to. I think he's trying to show us how to be more organized, and I was trying to do that. Is there a quick way to make just folders, or do you do that through your labels or something?
Oh no, labels is just to know what I need to do with the emails. But then I also do folders in Drive. Actually, I live with folders. I do folders for everything. So yeah.
Wow. How about contacts?
Yes, we have contacts as well. So you have contacts, you can put it in groups. For example, let's say everybody here emails me. I can put everybody under the same, let's say GUTS group, whatever. And then I can send group emails as well.
Wow.
And it's Hugo at Melara.com?
Exactly. Hugo at hugomelara.com.
It's in the chat room. Put your phone number in there too, Hugo.
Yes.
On there. One last question. Somebody give us a winner here before we go. Anyone else? This is saying, I'll tell you what, I'm really was ignorant about this wonderful piece of software out there.
Yeah.
Like I said, I use Zoom. I integrate Zoom with my Apple Mail, with Dropbox, with Evernote, and everything else. And you can see Zoom is starting, for those of you who are Zoom aficionados. I love Zoom because it also has that built-in chat group we have, but Zoom is also integrating phone calls and email now. So it's like, who's catching up with who? Who's the leader in this
We are going back.
workspace?
Since the pandemic started, Google Meet and Zoom have been at war, basically. I think people have left the companies, and they've improved Meet a lot, so now Zoom is starting to see, hey, we're doing a lot of video calls, but if we can integrate email and all this other stuff, then I think they're trying to catch up to Google.
Okay.
I have a good question to close it. For those of us who are not so technically inclined, that there's like that support, if we got questions and stuff, that there's some ongoing support to figure it all out. Is that right?
Oh yes, yeah. There's support from Google, but I also provide support stuff.
Okay.
But not for free. All I ask is for a testimonial. That's it. Something nice. Only if you feel that I'm helping out. That's it.
When are you available? Hugo, if somebody wants to call you today or this week.
Let me see. Available. I'm pretty.
Do you
Sometimes we don't know, but you know what?
Actually,
one more thing. I don't know if you guys have like one more second and 1 more minute. Can I share my screen real quick?
Of course. Go ahead.
Okay. Let me see. Share screen.
You got it.
Okay, perfect. So let's say I go to my calendar. I was going to show you guys this.
Oh, the calendar integrates too?
Yes. So this is integrated with my workout calendar. So when am I available? All I do is go to my booking page, which you can create with this. And here's where I'm available. All I do is just copy this and I'm going to put it in the chat. Or you guys can email me and I'll send it to you, and then you pick whichever time works better.
Put it in the chat. That'd be great.
Yeah.
God, I love that it's all in one place. I mean, I have a separate web page with a separate scheduling system. But I love this is all in one place. My goodness.
Everything's in one place, and then once you schedule with me, we can. It also the Google Meet is included in there, so we can see each other face to face. And there's way more stuff that I cannot cover right now. But it basically just makes it easier for us to work, attract people, and sell anywhere at any time, as long as you have internet connection, of course.
That's great, man.
Awesome.
Hugo, can you go to your website? Because I was trying to go onto the website and it's not pulling up.
It's not pulling. Most likely you have to write www.hugomelara.com. I don't know why it does that, but yeah.
Let's do that. Let's give Hugo a round of applause here.
Got it. It's working now.
There you go. There you go. Justin, and thank you so much. And got a lot of good. I mean, this is the stuff. We're salespeople. We're marketers. And it's getting harder and harder to stay organized. And this is seems like a fantastic tool. You definitely got my interest. I think even Justin Chamness was impressed.
I was impressed. And another thing I noticed, if you guys noticed his bookmarks when he was sharing screens, he had the Shut Up Money dashboard, which is me. He's got me bookmarked. So I was like, I've finally made it. Somebody bookmarked me.
There you go. There you go. Justin, are you doing any group training this week?
Me and my crew, we do group training like every day but Thursday. So.
Okay. And if anybody wants to find you?
shutupmoney.com.
There you go. There you go. And I'm having role play Wednesday this week. Where we're just going to focus on role play, overcoming stalls and objections. We're going to be here on Zoom, same place. 9 o'clock Pacific, 12 o'clock Eastern time. Even Alexander Stokes will be there. Okay. And God, you guys are great. Thank you. Was this a fast hour or what? I sounded like a New Yorker just now, didn't
Super
I?
fast.
There you go.
Fast.
There you go. You guys are great. Thank you so much for attending. You new people. We do this. We believe in a lot of information. We believe being sales and marketing centric, not just calling up people and reading scripts and getting a lot of rejection and stuff. We want to make sales fun. We want to make it creative. And right now, I think we have for the next at least 6 to 12 months or maybe longer, a tremendous window of opportunity to get control of good properties in good neighborhoods using conventional methods or creative real estate methods, lease purchasing, subject to wholesaling, and even consulting. And we're going to talk about all those as we go through every Monday and Wednesday here. Thank you all for joining. I got to get some good music on the way out here, or Jessica will yell at me. And let's get something hot here. Oh,
Thank
God,
you,
here.
Hugo. That was really good.
Oh,
me.
thank you. Thanks so much.
There we go. Hit me, baby, one more time.
There we go.
Hey, Ugly House Wholesalers, when you get tired of Ugly House Wholesaling, try Pretty House Wholesaling. These are literally everywhere. I bet you've got a few pretty houses for sale on your street. Let's talk soon.
Shut up,